Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm pretty sure, based off of my last video, that this is going to be a new video, but if not, we're just going to kind of pretend like this transition didn't happen, and if it is a new video, then just never mind this babbling. So if this is a new video, that if you guys did see the last video, I kind of went into a little bit of detail on framing and walls, doing 16 on center layouts for your studs, building nice strong corners. This video is or maybe this part of the video, depending on how it ends up happening, is mainly going to be a whole lot of time lapse. Ideally, what I would like to get done today, now it is about 3:30, just got done working. I would like to get this long wall not only framed with studs, but also plywooded. And then if there's time, hang some sheets of plywood on the back. We left that open in case, I couldn't get to this wall for a couple days. There was some rain in the forecast, which if you can see on the concrete, we still have some rain left. Some puddles left from the rain, so we didn't want a big gust of wind coming in and blowing that wall over. So without further ado, let that truck drive past. Now, without further ado, I give you a time lapse of me framing in this wall.
So after you have your top and your bottom plate laid out like I have here and sandwiched together for your stud layout, remember to mark both sides of the center of the stud. That way you don't get that line mixed up and put the stud on the wrong side. You want to mark 3/4 inch under and over the center of the stud area. When you're laying out your studs, you want to remember to make sure your crown goes the same way. I have the crowns facing up. This way the studs don't roll and rock back and forth whenever I'm nailing them together. here I'm cutting my blocking. You can see it in the wall that is already up. This is going to help keep that wall nice and rigid as we stand it up.
Well, everything was going really good. Started spitting a little bit, rain-wise, nothing too crazy. And then it stopped, and then all of a sudden it just started dumping. So we're gonna give this a few minutes. Hopefully it blows out of here, and we can get back to work. Okay, so the rain let up just enough that I could come back out and get my blocking done. And then I figured, well, while I'm out here and I have everything down here, might as well get the first row of plywood up. Now, what I did was I put a sheet down. I went into my center. Yes, I put this one on upside down. It's been a very long day. The other ones you'll see here in a second. I left some room. That way I can rip a piece to extend the rest of this length plus the 4 inches that I'll need for our front wall here. Now I put one nail in each corner, and then right where my seams butt together, I did one in the middle. This way, when we stand that wall up, we can kind of plumb everything, make sure everything is plumb and square. We don't have to worry about the plywood twisting or coming loose. Now what I pointed out earlier, if you're not really familiar with this, this sheet's on upside down. It's all getting covered in Tyvek and, you know, stone and siding. These sheets I put on right side up, and you can see there's green lines. Now, if you do your 16 on centers correctly, these green lines will show you right where your studs are. Boom. That way, after we stand this wall up, we'll get it all plumb, nice and square. I can go back and just run down those lines, nailing them, get everything secured, wrap it with Tyvek, and it's done. Yeah, so that's going to do it for me tonight. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be standing this up depending on my work schedule. So see you guys then. Okay, so here we are back at it again. We got rained out yesterday evening, so kind of had to pack up and call it quits. The rain did stop momentarily, so I was able to get out, finish my blocking, and then me, Elliot, and Jim and Ryan from work stopped over real quick today after work, helped me stand this wall up. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is that when you stand a wall up, you obviously want to make sure it's plumb. So we're plumb back and forth right there, and then I have a brace nailed on right there to keep it nice and plumb. The plywood hasn't been really nailed on at all. That way it kind of had some room to flex and give as it settled into its position. So I can go ahead and nail that up now. And then this corner here, again, I have a brace over here holding that corner of this wall nice and plumb. So both of these walls should be nice and plumb. Right there. Okay, good. Good. Everything is looking solid. It's time to hang some plywood. Now I did put the first row on. That way it's going to make it a lot easier to bring the next sheet on. Just stack it right on top, stagger our seams, nail it up. And also, if you remember, I think I just said it a little earlier. I can't remember what I said yesterday. Put your plywood on the right way and you'll have lines as guides. So I'm going to get the camera set up and get nailing. Okay, so plywood is going up pretty nice. Everything's looking nice and level going up. All the sides are nice and plumb. I would like to get a couple more braces going from the top up here, sorry about the tripod, into the hillside, because as you can see we have concrete here. I don't want to drill and Tapcon holes into my nice concrete floor, nor do I really have anything to nail and brace off of on the side of my house. Hi, Princess. You saying hi? Can you blow everybody a kiss? Oh, you're so sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my top plate on the top here, and then I can cut, well, no, I need to get this wall up so that I can run this top plate past onto the next one. You want those plates overlapping because it really adds a lot of strength there. So I'm going to get a ladder out and get that top plate on. Okay, so I got two 16-foot 2x6s put on as my top plate. I can't put this one on yet because I need to build my wall for the front here still. So this wall is going to come past our side wall here. So I need that top plate to come over crossed, to come and overlap that joint. So then that way this connects this whole corner together. And same thing over here. I need this sidewall built and up so that I can run this top plate overlapping this wall as well. So I'm gonna get set up, get a couple more pieces of plywood cut and up, and yeah, we're gonna see how quickly that goes. Okay, so I got my sawhorses up. I got a couple sheets of my 1/2-inch plywood. Came over here. I need to cut a piece to finish me off at this corner, as well as this second row of plywood. Now, just so I didn't forget my numbers, wrote them right there, 37.5, and then the second one is 85 3/8. So we're gonna get that measured out, use my framing square to make sure I have a nice straight line, get it cut, get those hung, keep pushing forward. Okay, so there it is. One wall, the biggest wall actually, almost all plywooded. I need to finish this end here, as well as cut a 1.5-inch strip for along the top, and that side will be done. However, it's getting to be kind of late. I promised the family, we would go out for ice cream. So I think that's gonna be a wrap on today. Now I'm pretty sure this video is getting a little bit longer, probably hitting the 14, maybe 16 minute mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We'll pick it up next time, getting the plywood up there, finishing the plywood up top, and starting to frame in. There's a reason why I didn't do this wall yet, as well as that wall. We'll get into that a little bit later. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead, get cleaned up, get all my materials put away and covered, and yeah, spend some quality time with the family. So I want to thank you guys for tuning back in to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. If you liked what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Don't forget to like us on Instagram, and don't forget to check out our store on Etsy. I know I say this in every video, but I really mean it. Anybody that has supported this channel in any sort of way, whether it's clicking on the videos, watching the videos, clicking on the store, or even buying something from the store, thank you guys a million times over. I really can't even begin to express on how much that means to me and how great it is. So thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great night.